YouTube. Sorry I haven't recorded in a while. I've been really trying to figure out what do I want to talk about. I not sure. So I will start the channel again, and I'll probably repeat myself from other videos that I spoke about, but I don't think I necessarily want to just talk about making Aliyah to Israel. I'll just tell you about Israel, and in the process of me talking about Israel and my life living in Israel, you'll pick up on whether it's a place for you to move. So I think I mentioned before in other vlogs that I really look at other vloggers and I like their channel and I learn a lot from them and the different topics that they talk about. One of the things that I noticed is that there aren't many people that want to live abroad, especially people who are of color from America. I'll say black Americans moving abroad, like to live abroad. Like, I don't understand that. I think that when black Americans move out of or even visit other countries outside of America, they come to realize that, wow, there's a whole new world. There's so many amazing places to live. I don't have to deal with the crap that I deal with in America. I can live cheaper in another country. I can go to college for free in another country, or at least half the price, or medical or whatever. But I guess people just get stuck in their own area and don't want to branch out and move places. So lately I find as I get older, I have less patience for people that complain all the time, or people that always talk about things that are wrong in America, or things that are done wrong to black people in America. Because yes, I don't know necessarily it's going to go away. So either you have to rise above it and make yourself better in that country of America, or you move and enjoy life and live somewhere else and enjoy it. You can move to Africa. There's so many amazing places in Africa that I would want to live in if I wasn't happy here in Israel. I do have places that I want to visit, which is on the top of my list is Japan. There are a few people of color that live in Japan, and in a lot of the Asian countries, and they live there. They get married there, and they live there, and they make their life there, and they may come to the States every so often, but they live very full and rich lives in other countries, which why I moved to Israel isn't necessarily the same reason that they might have moved to another country. I moved to Israel because I'm Jewish, and I believe Jews should live in Israel. And with that said, I'll talk about my life as a Jew, a black Jew living in Israel, Orthodox Jew living in Israel, because there are people that say they're like Jewish, or they are they're black and they live in Israel, and it's not my experience. I think I mentioned before on discrimination and racism, I think is the name of the title. So I don't encounter those people who aren't, I don't really know anybody that's not Jewish here in Israel. I really don't, because Israel is either Jewish or, I mean, the predominant is Jewish and Arab that live here in Israel. So those are the people that I normally encounter. And when I do encounter, someone who is black living in Israel or visiting, 9 times out of 10 they're not Jewish. So I guess that's also why I don't have a problem necessarily if someone asks me, am I Jewish? Because there are black women that cover their hair stam because it's the style and it's in. Actually, right now is construction outside, and there is no joke. They start at 6 in the morning and they finish maybe at 10 at night. So for me, I hear this all day. All day. And I'm so immune to it because I just go about my day and it's so normal. It's just when someone starts building onto their apartment in the building that it becomes like, oh my gosh, just like kill me now or give me a whiskey moment to just deal with all the noise. But whatever. So yeah, so we just had a holiday here in Israel, and we have another one coming up. In Israel, like I said, is Jewish and Arab predominantly. So we know each other's holidays, and we know when it comes up, and we all prepare for each other's holidays. So like they just had Ramadan about a month or two ago, and we all know it. We all know when Ramadan is. We all know what we're supposed to do as far as Jews with Arabs, and not eating amazing steaks in front of them, you know, when they're fasting, or offering them food, or making them work if they work a job, to make them do the same amount of work as a Jew because they're fasting. So we know what it is to fast. So, and they do it every day for like a month. So we know when their holiday comes, and we prepare for it. And we just had Rosh Hashanah, which is the New Year for Jews, and it's like a very holy day. So everybody goes to Beit Knesset, like a temple, I guess we call it in English. Like you go there, and we pray all day, and we come home, and we eat lots of wonderful food, and nobody really works. And even the people that aren't religious also participate in the holiday, even though they go out. But everybody knows it is Rosh Hashanah, and everybody knows it's 2 days. And so when Yom Kippur comes, which is coming up this week, on Friday night to Saturday night, you don't see a car in sight. It is so silent. It is mamish b'sheket, like really, really quiet everywhere. No one drives. I mean, clearly, I mean, of course, like the Arabs do, because they don't celebrate Yom Kippur. But they know they have no traffic. There will be no traffic for them wherever they want to travel to. There will be no traffic. It'll be just them on the road. And it's really cool. So everybody knows each other's holiday, and we have that. And then we have so right now you also see like tons of people out building their sukkah. So it's like in Israel, like when the holidays come, everybody gets involved, everybody knows about it, and it's nice. And I don't know the experience for someone who's not Jewish living in Israel, who is visiting Israel around that time, because they're probably like, what's going on? Like, can I go? Can I see what it's about? And it's nice. And it's also a time where people buy like new clothes, which in Israel it is so hard to buy reasonably priced clothes, I will say. So, but everybody goes shopping. I think I mentioned before that I usually do my shopping online for myself. My kids, I buy them stuff for the holiday, and yeah, so that's kind of like what it's like. And I try to go visit people as the holiday season continues on. Our holiday season is about like 3 weeks. And a few days in between with no holiday. But it's a lot going on, and everybody knows, and everybody's part of it. I guess Lahavdil is kind of like in America Xmas. Like everybody knows it, everybody's around it. Probably like a lot of people participate. A lot of people just observe and see what's going on or think it's cute. So in Israel, I guess if you're not Jewish and you're not Arab living in Israel, then because I say Arab because there are also Christian Arabs here, and they also understand the whole thing of our holidays and the Muslims and everything. So anyway, it's just interesting, and I just want to say hi, and I did not forget. I will continue uploading videos. Before you ask me questions, try and do some research about like living here. I really highly recommend that. Thank you so much for watching my channel.